I'm Talia Wisecarver, the DCS Foster Parent Recruitment Manager for Harmony.
And I'm Kim Bracken. I'm a foster parent recruiter for Harmony. So in previous videos, we talked about minimum requirements for becoming a foster family. So what are those minimum requirements?
So it's not that bad. I think a lot of people think there's going to be a ton of rules and they can't foster if they don't meet a ton of expectations. So you have to be at least 21 years of age. You have to have lived in Tennessee for at least 3 months. Complete our home study process, which we talk about in another video. You're going to complete training, which we covered, the T&K process. And you have to complete background checks and health screenings. So everybody in the home has to have a physical. And during that pre-screening process, we talk about vaccinations. All animals in the home have to have their rabies shot. All people in the home have to have the Tdap and the flu shot if you want to foster over 18 or under 18 months of age.
Okay. And what about financial? I mean, is there a certain amount of money that I have to make to be a foster parent?
There's not like a number. You
Okay.
have to be able to pay for your own expenses. So we look at your current income and expenses. And as long as your income is able to meet your expenses and care for yourself, we are able to usually work with that. We do provide a stipend each day for caring for the children in Tennessee, so we help out on that end a little bit.
Okay. And I remember it's been a long time since I've been a foster parent, but I know I can speak from experience that you don't make money
No,
being
not
a
if you're
foster
caring
parent.
for them.
No, I mean, caring for them the way I care for my own children, we never made money. We actually spent more. I mean, the stipend helped with added cost of groceries, electric bills, gasoline, because you're running them more places. It helped with all those things. But there's all the extra things, field trips, and especially with our older kids, yearbooks and different things, which, by the way, they have extra funds to help with our older kids with those added expenses
And
of
there's
prom
help
and
with sports, band, stuff like that as well.
yeah. That's
So,
cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are actually services to help out. Like if your kiddo wants to be in band, they can help work to get them an instrument a lot of times.
Can they help with my biological children as well? Because those instruments are expensive.
They are. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
So anything else that we need to know about minimum requirements?
I can't think of any.
Okay.
There are obviously other expectations and requirements. We have lots of policies and there are other expectations, but those are those minimum requirements. Now, I know I mentioned the background checks. That is one that comes back a lot. We look at lots of different background checks. So we're going to check sex offender registries. We're going to check child abuse registries, local background checks in the counties that you live in. We're going to check the state background checks. We're going to do fingerprints.
Wow.
If you've lived in any other state in the last several years, we're going to check with them as well and make sure there's no DCS allegations or anything in those states, because we want to make sure that we're placing our children in the best homes possible.
Okay. And I think you mentioned this in another video, but I think it's good to mention again. When you fill out that initial inquiry form and talk to our inquiry team, be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest about your background checks, because you heard all the background checks they're doing. They're going to find out all the things. So just be honest. There are, some things that aren't a big deal, but there are others that might bring some concerns up.
Yeah. There are lots of things that we can waive and we can work with, but like you said, there are some things that are deal breakers, essentially. So we always want to know on the front end. That way we're not wasting your time through the process.
Good information. So what do they need to do to get started?
Go to fosteringtn.org. You're going to click that Get Started button and complete the foster parent inquiry form.
Great. Thanks.